Hey there. I want to talk about something today that's a very common theme in Daoism, yet doesn't seem to get as much treatment as other very common themes in Daoism. And we even have a visual aid. That theme would be what we call redemption. This is Wang Lingguan, numinous officer Wang. He is a heavenly general. He's the guardian and protector of Taoist temples and Taoist skills. And just in general, an all-around badass. You can see he looks pretty fierce with the three eyes and the bian. With Chinese martial arts called a hard whip. It's basically a big, heavy metal rod that you do not want to get hit with, especially by him. And he's just, again, pretty much a badass all the way around. He almost defeated the Monkey King in personal combat too, in Journey to the West. But nobody beats the Monkey King. He came the closest though. He's kind of like the celestial bouncer in a lot of ways, all right? He wasn't always that way, though. Originally, Officer Wang was a very powerful, malevolent spirit who demanded frequent child sacrifices from the locals. And they were typically willing to oblige him in that because he was that bad. They didn't know what he would do if they refused him the breakfast, lunch, and dinner of little boys and girls, all right? That was until one day a Junran, realized person, authentic person, named Sa, who was a disciple of the 30th Celestial Master, came by and was like, nope, this is not happening anymore. Hits him with a talisman, gets him all kinds of bent out of shape, and he goes then and petitions the Celestial Court. Says, what is this bullshit? This guy comes along, he's messing with my flow here, he's interrupting my gig. This isn't right. And the Jade Emperor says, okay, well, I tell you what, you follow him around. And if you see him doing anything sketchy, then you can have your revenge, because after all, fair is fair, and the Celestial Court is not hypocritical. Also, if the Jade Emperor gives you authority to do something, you can absolutely do it. So, he follows Perfect Man Sa for 12 years and does not see him make an error or mistake. Nothing sketchy. Then he has a change of heart. He's like, you know what? Yeah, I guess I have been pretty bad. I don't need to be that way. They become friends and kind of work together, and he is then promoted to the rank of numinous official and heavenly general, becomes the guardian of the Taoist skills and temples and so on. All right. The point of this is basically what we would call his redemption arc. He starts off as this, child-eating, malevolent demon, which is pretty bad. I think we can all agree on that, regardless of anything else on which we may agree or disagree. That's pretty rough. But even he was able to be redeemed. Now, he has, as a result of being hit with the talisman and gifts from the the Jade Emperor. Yellow Emperor, that's another story for another day. He has the gift of fiery eyes and diamond pupils, which gives him a sort of true vision. Okay, this is one reason why he's typically put toward the entrance of Taoist temples, because he can see people's true character. He can see their hearts. His vision allows him to discern the true from the false and see through illusions and all of that stuff too. Okay? You also have fiery eyes and diamond pupils. You're just maybe not used to using them. First, look inside yourself, because this is where it all starts. And in order to have a redemption arc, there must first be a sort of forgiveness. And I know a lot of times we have a knee-jerk reaction to that word because we don't want to forgive this and that. And, it's not excusing anyone's behavior or anything that has happened. It's not condoning anything in any way. But rather, it's a matter of accepting that things happen and you've maybe done and said some things and others have done and said things to you too. And even if you don't like it, you accept it. You're able to work with that within yourself and eventually let yourself off the hook. It's interesting to me how, we like to project things outward into other situations and other people, yet it is often much more difficult to let ourselves off the hook than it is to let someone else off the hook. If you can use that gift of the fiery eyes and diamond pupils to see through the illusion and see what's really going on within yourself first, it's a lot easier to accept things. And when you accept them, you can forgive yourself, let shit go. Again, you don't have to like it. We still deal with what we deal with throughout the day, every day in the world. But you don't have to carry all that stuff around. We're carrying around so much unnecessary crap that if we could only see it for what it is, using that vision and that discernment, it'd be much easier to drop. Let yourself off the hook, then God forbid you can let others off the hook too. It all starts with you. And you know, if a malevolent demon who demands child sacrifice can turn things around, so can you and, that jerk down the street who plays music too loud at all hours of the night. He's probably not all that irredeemable either. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And blessings to you. Dawan.